Okay, so. Oh, did I hear somebody in? No.
I heard an error message, like you were doing something wrong. So I heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that couldn't be. There's no way that could be. It worked. Okay.
Hallelujah. We've made it.
Sweet.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Now take your seatbelts off.
So Uncle Rick, Detroit River Rat says he's missed a few shows. Is your fish still alive? Do you want to? Yeah.
Emphasis on the word singular. I guess it's the same word. We went over this already. Fish.
Yeah.
Singular.
Detroit River Rat. I don't know how to.
This one is the murder survivor. This is the one he tried to murder, but it survived. That's the story on this one. He literally bashed its head against the wall and it didn't die. Here it is.
A little bit of exaggeration going on, just a little bit, okay?
What was the exaggeration? Did his head not bash against the side of a wall? Am I mistaken?
Okay, when I reached in to scoop him, he kind of
wait. What were you trying to scoop him out for? What was the plan at that point?
Oh, you really want me to get into all the details, don't you? Okay. So, the truth is, I thought that all 4 of them were dead. So I went to scoop them to give them a proper burial, okay? And then one of them, this one, he moved. And I thought, wow, okay. So anyway, I grabbed the other 3 and disposed of them. And then I started thinking, well, what am I going to do with one fish? He's going to be lonely. And he's been through hell already. I think I should just put him out of his misery. Now that sounds a little bit better than the way you said it, Spartan. It was, heart-filled for me to want to, look after him. Kill him. Jesus. Anyway, I went in to scoop him. And he bolted, and that's when he hit the side of the thing. And I thought, okay, if he could survive
then he said, I was feeling sorry for him. I was going to end his life because that was the best thing at that point. But after he bashed his head against the fucking wall, I felt, nah, let's let him live with that.
I wondered what that bump on his head was. So anyways, that's the story. Good to see you. I saw you earlier, Blue Kiss. Thanks for dropping by. So now we're down to 1. And so I had a heart-to-heart conversation with Goddess yesterday and about this one fish. And what I wanted to do was, because everybody was all over me about the size of this tank, suggesting this tank is too small for this fish, and
which is the truth, right?
Well, it depends on what you Google. Like everybody's got.
But when you went to the fish store, were they in that size tank?
Well, they were a lot smaller. But
they still had big tanks then, huh? Weird. That's weird.
Anyway, what I wanted to do was trade him in. Oh, that's Kingfisher.
Yeah, you gotta let him finish this story because it took a lot of. I had to have a major heart-to-heart with him about this poor little fish.
He's trying to have a Dr. Seuss moment. You're trying to do the old 1 fish, 2 fish. Now you got a red fish and blue fish.
No, all I was trying to do was justify the fact that, first of all, I only wanted to have fish for my pond, not for this. I didn't sign up for any of this aquarium thing, but I had to look after.
Did the fish sign up for that?
They were supposed to be pond fish, and then I felt sorry for them in the wintertime instead of leaving them in an ice cube.
And you abducted them. They can do anything. They've all been forced to do all of these things. So don't feel sorry for the fish. We can still be sorry for the fish. They didn't do anything to deserve any of these things.
God, the guilt I have to live with. I tell you, the guilt I have to live with. My shoulders are so weak.
At least last year you let him live in a garbage can, but now you got to get him in a confined space.
Well, okay. Well, then I will try to finish my story. So I suggested to Goddess that I can take this fish and put him in not trade him in, but take him to have him adopted out to a nicer, bigger home, maybe with bigger fish and so on. And of course, she wouldn't have any part of that. So our compromise.
This is what he actually wants to do. He wants to trade the poor little fish that survived all this time and just like get rid of him. And he wants to get these other fish that breed. So now instead of having one fish, he wants to have multiple fish. And I'm just like, you're not thinking clearly.
This pond is looking insane. 27,000 guppies.
Literally in like a couple months, you'll be in the same boat, only you're gonna have like 10 fish.
I can see. I can see. Bees isn't. I don't know if Bees is still around, but well, that's actually Kingfisher. That's what I was thinking about too. Oh no, that wasn't it. I was thinking about. Okay, I don't have to take the fish to. I can just put up. I can adopt them out on Kijiji to a better home, and so I'm still looking at my options, but. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. That was.
I suggested if he doesn't want to buy another bigger fish tank, let's just go back to the garbage can because he had lots of room in there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'm thinking that's the way it's going to go. It's going to be back to because here's what was happening in this tank here when I first moved him in here. He was so frantic. He would go back and forth, and a couple of times it looked to me like he just smashed right into the end of the tank. And I thought, well, that sucks. And I thought, the garbage can, at least it's round, and so he won't have these areas to bump into. But the other good news is he has slowed down quite a bit. He's really he's not nearly as frantic as he was.
Yeah, he looks pretty chill now.
Yeah,
wondering why the fish is frantic when he had him in a garbage can, put him in a pond, froze him, brought him into a nice, beautiful tank with lights and rocks he's never seen before. he's like, what the fuck is going on?
he's ascended to a new level right now.
Yeah.
He's trapped in a box going insane.
He doesn't know he thinks he's in heaven with the rest of his buddies.
So you put him in that. you put him in that garbage can. He just swims in circle, thinks that he's swimming forever, and there's no end to
it.
And I may throw a few mirrors out there.
He'll be all fucking thinking he's how animals like to fight their reflections. He'll be smashing against it.
Maybe just give him a light this time. Some sort of light so he's not in the dark all the time. I would be freaking out too. Like, you had him in the dark forever, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're in this like crazy lit up fucking tank.
Then he's like, they keep going all the way to the bottom. I don't understand why they just hang out at the bottom of the pond. Well, they're used to the dark. They like the dark, man.
I like to raise them tough. I really do like to raise them tough. But
that's right. That's where you got those pimp instincts, man.
Oh, 2 cents. Welcome to the show. That does remind me. Chad Westport, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about the fish, and he said he was going to consider sicking PETA on us.
Oh my god.
Uncle Rick's going to go into out town with his fucking I'd hit that shirt and fucking be eyeballing these PETA people coming up to ambush him with some red paint or something. Saying how he's killing fish. So what did you do with the fish bodies?
Well, okay, it was your thought that I turn them into fertilizer. Compost, yeah. But I just thought, oh man, they were with me for so long.
You wasted them, is what you're telling me. So all that was for waste.
I flushed them. Yeah,
You flushed them.
Well, here's the thing. I just made up a 5-gallon
What?
bucket.
Was there a ceremony like, I loved you so much, I'm gonna put you down the thing I shit down every day? That's how much I love you, so I can shit on your remains as much as possible.
Anyway, they're in the
that is fucking ice cold, man. That is ice cold.
They're in the septic tank, and they're working their biology charm down there.
With your biology too. Yeah, you fucking combined biology.
That's bad. That is bad.
Yeah, I shouldn't even know. I'm sorry I asked. I thought you would at least have composted them, and maybe you could grow some dank weed or something. No, you.
Coincidentally, it was only a coincidence that I'd just taken all the fish out of my freezer that I'd caught and never got around to eating, and
so the more fish fucking torture continues with other fish. I just catch them, throw them in the freezer, wait there till they get bad, and throw them in the garbage. That's what I do with those fish.
No. Those ones I have actually. I've got. I'm making compost out of those ones.
Oh, you're composting those ones.
Yeah.
So the wild caught fish get more respect than the fish that you spent how many years with?
It's only because look at. Here's what happened. I happened to make that bucket of compost fish the day before I took my fish out of the pond, and putting the lid on
the whole day before, when you were making that compost fish, you didn't think, oh, I might have a couple more to add to this.
No, I thought they were going to live at that point, for God's sakes. I thought they were going to live.
Okay.
Yeah. So after I mixed up the compost, I put the lid on, and it's a bitch to get that lid off. And I thought, oh God, I just don't have the strength or I'm too frustrated to take the lid off. So they got the toilet.
So because there was a lid, that'd have been too much trouble to show them any kind of respect, and instead you put them down the shitter and you shat all over them, and that remains that night. Is what you're telling me.
Pretty much.
Yeah, see, I told you, that's why you're a pimp, man. Fucking heartless.
So I do have the first question here from She Grows the Dank, if you want me to.
Oh, please.
Okay,
yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to type it out, and then we can just pin it at the bottom of the screen here.
Okay, yeah. So just to remind everybody, this is a contest. The contest goes for the month, and this is for a seed giveaway from the generosity of the American One. Thank you so much, my friend. And we will. Oh, is that the question? Oh,
no, but it's hilarious. Good job, Steve Person. I like that.
There's some sick people in chat. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Thanks for throwing me off. Whatever the hell was.
Hey, that's just citizen reporting right there, Rick. That's all that is.
Oh my God. So was I just BSing about something relevant, or?
You're talking about the contest, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So for every there's 4 weeks in November. There'll be an opportunity for 8 people to win the seeds. So we've got. Do we have that question just about ready here?
I just put it in, so we.
Alrighty. Okay. So workout. Okay. What does the term since Amelia refer to? Okay.